What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike.
And Tyler, and this monthly Top 10 video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
How good was Long Beach sports in January?
Let me count the ways.
Well, it took us more than a week to sift through all the plays we saw to find the top 10 plays of January 2014. Of course, we start at number 10, but it's something we haven't seen ever. Long Beach State taking on UC Davis men's basketball here in the Walter Pyramid earlier this month. And at the beginning of the second half, they go on a 30-0 run.
Huh?
You have to miss your free throws and then throw a pass into the scorer's table for something like that to happen. And yeah, they obliged.
Yeah, I mean, a 30-piece consecutively is nuts, especially coming out of the locker room. Talk about all the adjustments you just made, and you just got to scrap those. That's brutal. Obviously, the fans show their appreciation for that.
Well, they were actually down when the run started is the most impressive thing to me. It's not like they were just beating up on someone. They used it to get on top, and now nothing could be fine. Not 9. I don't know. Anyway, Alexis Angerman was hungry, and so she went to the cookie jar, takes the ball at mid-pool, back spins around the volley player, and then she's essentially on a fast break, just like in basketball, and the skip shot to send it home. But that is nice.
She scored 9 goals in 2 games to help the Bruins win yet another Moore League crown 2 weeks ago.
I'm glad there's chlorine in the pool because that move was dirty. Market 8, dude. We go to the RPP, and after this block, Chris Sullivan gonna weave out, get wide, and go on a soccer run here for this oop. Sully sticks the landing on the Hudson River. That's nice.
Unmarked there. Dodgy defending.
He did not sully that rim. It was a fantastic dunk. And number 11, the lucky one, here we go. Haley Meneses, the little spark plug point guard for the 49ers. They need this bucket because they were in trouble against Cal Poly. This is the end of regulation. Too much swag to tie it and send the game to overtime, but we are not done with this game yet.
Well, yeah, too much excitement there. Players off the bench running onto the floor. Inexplicably, the referees decide that didn't matter, and we're going to overtime, like Mike said. We will come back to that game later.
Big shot, though, with .2 on the clock. Number 6. And the Demon Barber of bangouts. Isaiah Sweeney for Compton. Get up and get down with the throwdown.
Jam! Da-da-da! Let the boys be boys! That is a bona fide second block lift from Sweeney right there.
Phenomenal dunk from 20. That is what makes these Compton basketball games so fun, as you see the little Compton student section turned up.
High five, y'all. We've got a magical amount here for Wilson Soccer's Sammy Reinhardt. The referee says, no, the foul was back here. So Sammy obliges and moves it back a few feet. And could that have been the difference between not going in and this howitzer?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, it could have been the difference, because if she'd been a little closer, I think that comes off the crossbar.
Unbelievable blast from Reinhardt, and that's pretty much the biggest smile you're going to see from Sammy on the soccer pitch during a game.
That was impressive. Fantastic Four. We go to the Hall of Champions, LBCC, hosting Pasadena in a big showdown in the SCC. Christian Owens, he went to Wilson, and he's balling out now for the Vikings. Tie ball game right here at the end of the second half. 16 seconds left when he got it. The 3 is up, and the bank's still open. KO, end the fight as he puts down the game winner. Woo! Just puts it off the glass. I don't know if he called it. Who cares? The Vikings win the game on that 3-pointer. That was nuts.
Yeah, he had a pretty important deposit to make on payday Friday right there.
We've got a 3. Well, we've got 1, really, because it's 1 strike in this highlight that's going to do it. Caleb De La Torre says to his teammate, no, I got it. Yeah, you do. Wow. From the tower, De La Torre. Golazo.
We got to take another look at that one, JJ. That was phenomenal. You can see Jordan absolutely losing their mind, and he just unleashes. And, you just no shot at saving that. Kicking up dust, and he's feeling himself on that one.
Number 2, we go to the cell phone videotape, and we just have to have it, because it looks like Jordan is about to shock Milliken with this potential game winner with just a few seconds left in the game, but Milliken takes the ball out of the hoop, runs down the other way. William English,
the professor,
changing the story around, and yeah, my favorite English teacher taking him to school on that one, the game winner, as the Milliken crowd goes bananas.
Just a little bit more Milliken magic for you.
Number 1, love is in the air, y'all. We go back to the shot.
Number one in our hearts.
You remember this shot from Meneses. It was a top play to send the game to overtime. Unfortunately, Long Beach State lost in overtime to Cal Poly, but that's not where the night ended and where the top play unfolded.
Christopher Helmage, the at the time boyfriend of Long Beach State star Alex Sanchez, proposing. They see the video retrospective of their relationship up there on the Perrymore scoreboard. Almost kind of makes Cal Poly look bad for winning the game, doesn't it? Like, oh, all you care about is basketball? Sure, go ahead.
They're in love.
You got the paparazzi on the floor, the palms are sweaty, he's down on one knee. This is so cool.
Mom Spaghetti also coming into play right
This
now.
is so cool, man. Like, you don't see players getting proposed to. You've seen so many players propose to their significant others after games, but very rarely do you see somebody in a jersey getting a ring put on them unless they just won a
No,
championship.
I've literally never seen or heard of that. You mentioned we have indeed. We had a Poly football player, Stan McKay, propose to his girlfriend after a football game at UCLA. That happens sometimes, but we've never seen anything like this, and it was a moment I don't think any of us are ever going to forget.
Very special moment. We loved that top play, one of our favorite top plays ever. Congratulations to the very happy couple.
So you can see why it took us a week and a half to cut that thing down and figure out what the top plays of January. I promise it's not going to take us as long to do the top plays of February.
It's only 28 days.
But the only way to find out is to come back for the next Long Beach Top 10 right here at Gazette Sports and the Press Telegram.